Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to the streams. Ah, Sir Dragon. You never see those in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, enough dragons. Now we go to what card games are all about, which is birdmen with guns. Now, welcome to the stream, everyone. We're doing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. You may have noticed the new thumbnail, which has a sneak preview of all the decks I plan to be using, including my newest deck, which is, if you hadn't guessed, Goatee. Ole, ole, ole. Hello, ole. Welcome to the stream. Also, thank you for noticing I never post my doodles. Alright, first things first, we're gonna grab our login bonus specifically because it lets us, get to 2,000 gems, and you guys know what that means. I've been saving super rare mats just for this. We're gonna start off with a bit of pack cracking. And I want to specifically say for this because Branded Banishment unlocks Opening Act of the Apocalypse and Elbow Abyss. So that's gonna get us quite a few cards, I think. Unless someone in the chat lets me know, like, no, don't do that. Go and get this other pack instead. But we've got a bunch of super rare mats. We've got a bunch of ultra rare mats. So we can unlock a few packs right now. And we've got like 2,000 gems, so we can get 10 of 2. Let's generate this. Skadoosh. Now let's see just real quick what these packs get us. Okay, so this is pretty much what we need. Well, kind of. I mean, we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. I would love some of these. Oh, that's an important one. As is this. I know which pack you can get. Which pack is that? I feel like I'm walking into a trap right now. Pack of these nuts. Okay. Okay, everyone. Rude. We're gonna crack some packs. Let's go. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, sorry I skipped it. Damn it. Okay, also... Shit. Well, we got another one. And we got some cards that I can dismantle. But no ultra rares, which sucks. But that means we get guaranteed ultra rares, baby. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh well. Skadoosh. Plus, I think we can still get 1,000 gems from the tournament. So I ain't too worried. Ayo! Ayo! Let's see how it goes. Okay. Holy shit, we needed that. It's so lucky. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Also, hi, Muddy. Welcome to the stream. Okay, this looks like highest possibility is super rare. That's fine. We can always use more super rares. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, I'm not going to use it, but I can dismantle it for other super rares. That's good. That's good. That's good. Ooh, 2 cards, and one of them has a royal finish. I'm getting so many Dogmatica cards. And Branded Lost? That's huge. That's huge. Okay. This might actually just build this deck. Come on, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so that's a super rare. Oh, no, it's an ultra rare. Okay. I'll take that. I'm not complaining about that. I'm enjoying this so far. Hell yeah. Alright, well, that's nothing, but, like, you know, not all of them can be winners. Sometimes you gotta get a normal. Look, sometimes you gotta get a normal pack, just to spice things up a bit. Sometimes you gotta get 2 normal packs to spice things up a bit. That's how it works. That's just life, baby. Come on. I saw the yellow. Come on. Nope. Didn't happen. Alright, well, this is... It's starting to feel like we spent up all our luck. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's at least a super rare. Hey! I mean... I would have preferred if this one became the shiny, but no worries, no worries, no worries. Alright, we're not gonna get our hopes up. If we don't look, maybe it'll give us something cool. And what did I just frickin' say? Look at that. We tricked the system. We gamed the system. If you don't care, Master Duel responds to it. I've unlocked 11 packs. That's crazy. Come on. Ayo! We got 2 of them. Alright, well. Could be worse. Could be better. I mean, we needed one of these, at least. We need one of those. So that's not too bad. And we definitely needed that. But this gives us some stuff to work with now. Plus, we're gonna do the tournament. So we can absolutely get some more cash. Some more of that sweet dinero, as they say. I'm gonna dismantle both of you, because I don't need either of you. We're gonna look at super rares and ultra rares only. Recently got Crimson Blader. I've seen this before, but it's never looked good. It's never looked good enough. And I have 5 of these, so I can oh, and I can dismantle both of them because I got 3 from the followers bonus, so it doesn't even matter. I can dismantle both of these too. Branded banishment. That's fine. Well, I needed a second one of you anyway. I can dismantle Titaniclad, because I only need 1. That means I can build 2 ultra rare cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This deck is so expensive, guys. Oh well. We'll figure it out. There's stuff that we can do. I think we have at least... Oh, I can get rid of sales ban. We can at least get up to another maybe 1,000 from the tournament. So let's go and do that. Oh, this is my new deck, by the way. Star Marlin. It's Gotti. Because I think it's pronounced Gotti. It's spelled in such a way that it would be pronounced Gotti instead of Gotti. Gotti! Muddy, you excited? Do you like this deck? I've been playing it a lot recently, and I gotta tell you, I'm enjoying it. Like it's kind of like Melfi's, but using banishment instead of bouncing themselves to the hand. Which I'm having fun with it. Okay. I heard there was a leak recently that whatchamacallit? It's Laval? I think Laval is gonna be the new gate. There was a leak on Master Duel Meta that apparently the next gate was gonna be it's one of the fire synchro monsters from way back in the day. Maybe not Laval, what's the other one? It's the one that like has all of the spells that say if you have a 200 defense monster, you can summon it. Oh, what's it called? It's not Salamangreat, that's the more recent one. This is gonna drive me crazy. But anyway, it's one from back in the day. We'll banish you, and we'll banish... Which one am I activating? Oh, no. Neither of these. Summon this. Activate its effect. So if this ever leaves the field, it gets banished. And we can do this. So if you summon something else, I can banish it. I have it. No. I have it, and it's so fucking bad, but I love it. Are you talking about a Gaudy deck? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is this not a quick effect? Oh shit, it only works if I do it when it's summoned. I misread that. Oh no. Okay, well that's whatever. We're gonna Lifeless Leaf Fish. Send something to the graveyard, please. I'm gonna send... What do I want to send to the graveyard? I mean, normally I send Shift because it can banish itself from the graveyard, but maybe I should send something else. Like... oh, you know what I can do? Is I can send P6 Sykes, and then when I do this, let's go into Byte. Summon this. Then we banish this, banish that. You're gonna see this happen a lot. Activate the effect. We'll banish Synopsis. When you kind of just want to know the main story beats of a story, you ask for the synopsis. You don't really care about the whole plot. You just want to know sort of what it's about. Oh, you're talking about Gotti? Yeah, it's just fun. Also, look at the monsters. The monsters look crazy awesome. Like, they're so bright and shiny. I'm gonna banish... No, I'm gonna banish you. And then... we put you on the field. Add a monster to my hand and then banish it. We're gonna add... Like, I love Paces. Like, this little guy on its own. Look, it's just a little jelly friend. It's just a little jelly friend. Well, hey, we won. We're one step closer to getting that sweet, sweet 300 gem bonus. Ooh, and quests. I know that these are the quests at the moment. I know that they tend to add a whole bunch of new ones later into the event. But it seems like these are going to get you quite a lot of gems in general. So I'm not worried about being short on gems this month, let's say. How's everyone's week been going? Marty, have you been playing the new qualifiers? These are the qualifiers, right? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this feels like a qualifier kind of thing. I think I'm just gonna do this until I level up, and then after that, we can either play, I'll make a room, and we can do some chat duels as normal, or I can try out a different deck in this field. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Send these two. Summon you. Then... yeah, I guess, whatever. I mainly just want you on the board because then I can summon this. And... special summon... synchro summon... Baron. What did I... oh, that was maybe not smart. Although I can use Baron to bring back, something else. Or I can do this. But it's good to have Baron on the field on the early turns. Anyway, let's go. It's not bad, but I made a deck that can do better combo during your opponent's turn, even if they go first. Oh, what deck is that? I'm keen to hear it. I wasn't ever, like, super into the idea of playing during my opponent's turn, but I've kind of warmed up to it. Week's been pretty sweet, work's been good. Found a bunch of old movies to watch. Did not, in fact, meet the love of my life. Hashtag sad. This was maybe dumb, but Maxi is pretty good. And he is hoping I don't have food poisoning. He is hoping you don't have food poisoning as well. That sucks. As someone who's gotten food poisoning before, it's the worst. Hang on, let me just put these in defense position. It's actually, being able to summon from banishment like this is kind of crazy. Just simply because it's not something that anyone's really prepared for. Like, no wait, I got distracted. My brain exploded there for a second. No, it's because being able to summon like just a blocker. That's not really the terminology used in this game. That's a magic term. But basically it means the same thing. Like being able to summon a card that can just block for you, just tank an attack so that you don't get hit directly is very useful. Because even if like Paces gets destroyed right now, I can use it as fodder to summon Snopsis. Baron is like the only card I know besides Dark Magician Girl. Well, no, you know the Melfi cards. And some of the other cards I use. Like there's... Have I not shown you Rock Lizard? Have I not shown you my Rock Lizard deck? Well, the deck isn't about Rock Lizards. But there is a Rock Lizard in the Adamancipator deck. In Shiny Rocks. Last year I had food poisoning over 2 weeks. Oof. That is rough. That is not fun. I remember I had the only time I've ever had food poisoning in my life. It was during exams. And I had to go do a history exam the next day. I had no idea I had food poisoning. And at one point I was just like, hey, teacher, I know this is a super important exam in my last year of high school. Can I just go to the bathroom quickly? I feel like I'm going to throw up. And that was a fun experience. No, we don't want to destroy this. This gets so many effects if it's in the graveyard. Fuck, TournaMENT is not good. I mean, at least I'm going to draw a bunch. What happens if this is in the graveyard? Oh, it's already used its graveyard effect, so we can destroy it, so it doesn't matter. Watch my replay. It's just me trying to do play with anything that can do combo during my opponent's turn. I summon Mirror Jade and Baron sometimes. Okay. I don't know if I actually have your you know what, Marty? If we'll set up a room and then I'll make sure to add you as a friend and then I can check out your replays. Exams and food poisoning sounds like the worst time. I'm sorry, dude. It was many years ago, so I'm quite over it, but it was not a fun time at the time. There's nothing worse when you're drinking tea and then it just the tea bag just sort of gets stuck in your mouth for a second. It's like, oh no, if I do this wrong, I am going to be covered in boiling hot tea. Hashtag British problems. Ice Jade. I didn't realize Ice Jade was its own, like, thing. I knew it was the sort of the boss monster of the branded archetype. I didn't realize it was its own archetype. Oh, I'm guessing you're running Gizmek, Yuka, and Hop ES Squadron to summon those on opponent's turn. I know Hop ES Squadron, but I don't know Gizmek super well. Is Gizmek, do you mean Gizmek Orochi? Because is that the one that, like, you can banish a bunch of cards? I forget its effect. It's, man, I don't even, the TournaMENT one. Because I don't want that to go to the graveyard. I want it to go to the, the go away pile. The banishment pile. You know, the go away pile. We're gonna do this. It kind of a pointless thing to make Reinhardt banish if I'm just gonna summon Gotti anyway. Gotti. Yeah, we're gonna banish all cards, baby. Sorry about this, baby. Oh, you've got the Ice Jade Lady as your profile picture. So I guess this is like your favorite archetype. Your name? Your name? You know, that name? That name over there? We'll save Curry Photon for when I need it. Gizmek Uka is a different one than Orochi. The Screw Off Pile is a better name in my opinion. I mean, I try. Look, my passion in this world, my truest talent is writing book good. So hopefully I can come up with a fun phrase or two. Why are you drinking your tea bag? It is not on purpose. I need you to understand that I don't choose to drink the tea bag. The tea bag chooses me. Look, some people are born into greatness, and some people have tea bags thrust into their mouth. Is all I'm saying. Ayo. How many... Did I not complete any quests for that? Okay, I need to activate spell cards, which, admittedly, the Gotti deck does not do that very often. I need to win one more duel to get 50 more gems, and I need to duel one more time to get 50 more gems. That's an extra 100. I think we're only at 300 now. No, we're at 390. What are my dailies? What dailies do I have? Activate a trap card? Good God. Okay. Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what time it is now. We're gonna do one more tournament duel before I create a room, and we'll go and play together in this big fun card game we call life. But now, the Gunkin deck has to enter the stream. A second Gunkin has hit the tower. Yes, exactly. I use Yuka to summon Cartesia or Ecclesia, and then Fusion Parasite to summon Dragoon. Hey! Man, I miss playing with Dragoon. I should remake him at some point. Dragoon on turn 0? That's impressive. That's hilarious. Oh. Yeah, man. Dragoon is so fun, I have to say. I love that, like, Red Eyes got, like, a little bit of love with it. Ayo. Okay. Here's what we do. We, unexpected die. I love that he's doing the Terminator summoning thing. We do this. Shari. Into Ikura. Which we want so that we can excavate. Oh, we hit another Shari. A second Shari has hit the stream. Okay, we go into the second Shari. Perform Mage Hat Tricker. We'll go there. And Phantom Knights will go here. We activate the Phantom Knights. That's one of 2 traps. Don't care, it's our turn. We summon Time Thief Redoer with the Phantom Knights so that we can get the return to deck effect. Oh, you got the little car. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom, little car. I appreciate your service. Thank you for being here, small car. We're gonna summon Ikura class so that we can get the draw. Please let me draw something good. I wish I had drawn this Shari, because then it wouldn't... Oh, well that's actually pretty good, because then I can do this. Show that. We summon this. And then we're gonna summon this. This will get us rank 5 XZs immediately. Do that. Yeah, I'm gonna draw. Please let me draw into something. Well, that's not too bad, actually. Then... Yeah, let's do this. Use these 2 to make Abyss Dweller. I think that's probably going to be the best use of this. And then End turn. I think I've set us up pretty well. If you ever finish building Branded, you can put your goon in it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If I ever finish. I mean, we're getting close. We're closer than we've ever been. I can't wait for K9 cards. I really want to see what I can do with them. What are the K9 cards? Is that like a dog deck? I'm excited. I have to look this up. Maybe that'll be a new part of the Yu-Gi-Oh streams, is that I look up cards you guys tell me about. Then we wait for... Yep, we're gonna add the top card of your deck, which is fun because it also shows me what kind of deck you're playing. Lol time. Lol time. Oh, this is my ID. I will... Oh, I'll enter it in... Well, actually, you know what? You don't even have to give me your ID in chat. Unless you want to give it to, everybody. Wait, why did I do that? No, I thought I was activating the add to the... Okay, as you like. Sorry. I'm gonna add your friend code when we do the room. But if you want to put your ID in chat, then you other people in chat can add you as a friend. So if you want to do that. I think your ID got blocked by YouTube. Oh yeah. Oh, YouTube does... I don't know why YouTube does this. Sometimes it just goes like, no, you can't do that message, actually. That message doesn't work, actually. Oh, we're playing against the Memento deck. Damn. I do like the Memento cards, though. I like that they're old cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! That, like, got a reprint, basically, or a retrain into a new archetype. Like, this is Darkblade. The Goblin one is Painter Goblin. This one is Mystical Sheep. Or maybe it's Mystical Sheep number 2. Either or, but I think it's a cool idea for them to take old cards and like make them a new archetype. That's fun. Maybe it's either a spam or a weird link. That could be the case, yeah. K9 is a deck that can XZ summon during your opponent's turn. They're like level 5 spam deck. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. You know what, guys? I know someone said that they weren't good, but I'm kind of into Mimighoul. Like, Mimighoul sounds kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you're sending it piecemeal. 222-517-583. Okay. I'll enter it in after this match, I promise. And maybe I'll go and look at a replay. Turn 0, by the way. Don't tell me there's an XZ's level 5 floodgate. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. They're kind of... This is sort of a floodgate. Because I'm not allowing them to activate graveyard effects. It's kind of a floodgate. There is. Oh, that's ominous, Smarty. Personally, I'm waiting for I've showed you guys the Yum Yum cards, which are the cats that are also snacks. I'm waiting for those. I'm also waiting for... I kind of want to make a Mimighoul deck. But maybe I have to combine that with Fiendsmith to make it good. I saw on Duel Live someone playing a Mimighoul deck, and it looks fun as hell. Like, you summon face-down monsters to your opponent's side of the field, and then they activate effects. That looks awesome. Alright, well. Such is life. I saved myself one Memento turn. One turn of Memento nonsense. Let's see if we can pull it back. Son of a... You son of a bitch. I'm in. Oh, right. Time Thief Redo is back. XD. XZs. Not XD. Silly me. Yeah. Let's add that top card, baby. It would be sick if it was a trap so that I could send this back to the extra deck. But we'll see. Hey, Rix. Okay, you're just gonna destroy my monsters just like that? Just gonna destroy my monsters like that? Is that how we're doing this? That how we're doing this, lol Tame? Well, hopefully you summon a bunch more monsters from the extra deck, because I think I do. Yeah, I have Star Slayer in this. So that'll be good for me. That'll be good for me, at least. This was also an old Yu-Gi-Oh card, but I'm less familiar with it. It's one of those ones that just has weird art that I don't really... Well, that sucks. Can't do anything about that, actually. Huh. Alistair Daniels? What's up? You got any anime favorite decks? I quite like Joey Wheeler's deck. I have to say, personally, Joey was always like my favorite character from the anime because he's the fish out of water character. So you got to learn everything alongside him. He could ask all the questions, and I like his luck deck thing. It's a very like shonen protagonist style, but I also think like luck as an ability is a fun idea. Yeah. What about you, Alistair? What's your favorite anime deck? Oh, speaking of anime, I've started watching 5Ds today. I just watched the first episode of 5Ds. Wait, what was the new deck you were talking about last time? Oh, it's Gotti. You just missed me playing. I did 2 games with Gotti. But if you go and look at the thumbnail of this stream, you can see me holding one of the Gotti cards. In fact, all the cards that I'm holding are the decks that I play. There's Melfi, Gunkan Suship, Adamancipator, Branded, and Gotti. I like Kaiba because he's so stupidly eccentric. Yeah, like Kaiba from the anime is one of my favorite characters because he's just so much. There's no need for him to be that much, but he is. In the manga, he's a lot more of a murderer. He's a lot more of someone who does murders, so he's harder to like, I have to say. Yeah, the Deep Beyond. Some call me the Deep Beyond. Because I am... I didn't have a follow-up for that. I thought I was going to be super clever and do something fun, but I didn't. But then I didn't. I didn't do that thing I thought I was going to do. I personally like Red Eyes. Been trying to, ways to make it meta-relevant. I love Red Eyes, dude. If you find a way to make Red Eyes meta-relevant, I would please tell me. I kind of want to make a Flame Swordsman deck. So, but the issue with that is, obviously, I don't have a lot of materials, and I'm making a branded deck at the moment, so, you know, we're... can't spend all of my materials on a different deck. Branded is an expensive baby. Intimidate your opponent with the sushi. Honestly, I wish, but my opponent is using Memento Fiendsmith. I don't think... Oh god, we're fucked. Have you ever just looked at the situation and gone like, yeah, I'm fucked. No two ways about it, apparently. I didn't realize I was going to be this today, but apparently what I am today is fucked. Building a jet for your dragon waifu and jamming a gun with a card. Simply amazing. Yeah, he's so much, dude. Ah, Kaiba. Show Kaiba, you're wonderful. Runic was the best thing I ever crafted. I have like 5 different Runic decks. It's so value. I love playing Runic. I do, unfortunately, frequently craft and then decraft it, dismantle it. I don't know why. But I used to play Runic Sprite a lot. Runic is a fun time. I just, I don't know, I crave variety. I think that's my ultimate curse, is that I like trying new things. I like having a couple of staples and then throwing down a new thing. Like, I'm never going to get rid of the Melfi deck. I think the Melfi deck is with me forever. I did play Runic for hire, Runic Sprite for hire for a while. It's a crazy deck, Rix. It's insane. Like, you draw like 6 cards every turn, just from it existing, just from how it functions. And you basically board wipe your opponent every turn too. It's crazy. It draws more than Max C. Yeah, it draws way more than Max C, because Max C is ultimately about like leveling a deficiency. You activate Max C because you think the opponent's gonna get way ahead of you, and you need to survive the turn that they get way ahead of you anyway, so that you can use the cards in your hand. I've drawn out basically my whole deck with max C ones, and it didn't matter. Because in the turn that happened, my opponent just got so far ahead of me, I couldn't activate anything. And you get hand knowledge from Click and Echo. Yep. Man, maybe I should... no, I can't rebuild Runic's for hire. God damn it. Rick, stop putting ideas in my head. That deck is really expensive too. Well, it's not super expensive, but it's expensive to me. A man impoverished. You should... No! Ricks! Get out of my head! Get out of my head! That fucking Akira meme. I need to watch Akira. I realize that there's so much, like, as this channel's resident anime boy, there's so much anime I just haven't seen, and Akira is one of them. I have it, I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. Branded is your focus. Focus, brother! I will. Thank you, Giorno. To be frank, I did have to craft 3 fossil digs just for Rex. I never used fossil dig with Runic's for hire. You know what? Actually, let me. There's a great video by a channel called like Clarence or Clearly or something like that. I mentioned it in a different stream, but it's a video I used to build the Gunkan Suship deck and things like that. It actually is what got me onto Melfi. And they did a Runic for hire deck, and it's great. Rex is the best card in the deck for sure because he searches all the other cards. He does he put into your hand or special summon? It's very worth it to run 3 fossil digs for it. Fair enough, but I just never had the material. I think I just sort of worked with what I had, and it was still pretty amazing as a deck. He searches a Fur Hire spell. Oh yeah, and then you play the quick spells to get the cards, and then you want the 2 gremlin-looking ones. That it's Click and Echo, as you said, I think. You want them on the deck because they let you destroy things if you... Words. Sorry, an anime ninja is about to ruin my day. I got distracted. But I remember the one Link monster destroys things whenever you special summon a monster. And one of the like gremlins with the crossbow special summons a monster whenever you destroy something. So you can just keep special summoning level 2 monsters, destroy like spells and traps on the field, and then keep drawing cards and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Which is usually rookie. No, Click and Echo is a tech card you summon off of Gigantic. The link to is Donna. Oh! No, I'm talking about, Okay, I'll look it up after the game. I'll show you after the... Which is going to be in like 5 minutes. Give me a sec. Man, I should really get into Fiendsmith, maybe. Donpa. It might be Donpa. No. I'm not sure. Hang on. Let me... Thank you for the game. I believe I get 50 gems now. Let's get the 50 gems. Thank you for the 50 gems. Not my best, not my most creative song, but a song nonetheless. A song in my heart. And a heart in my boot. I'm gonna look it up on this deck that I got from the internet. Which I might build, I might not build. It's just sort of in the back of my mind. For hire. It is... Which one? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, so, Recon. You special summon a monster from your hand. And then, if a monster is summoned to your field, you can target a set card on the field and destroy it. So you do that with, I think it's Fulgo? Yeah. If cards your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can draw 1 card. And if you control 3 or more monsters, you draw 2 cards. Just that small combo is insane. But then Donpa, you can do it with face-up cards. So if you have both of them, you can basically board wipe your opponent. Wow, he really didn't attack with the combined creation. I know, he flexed on me. He flexed on me so hard in the end. It was actually quite... That was a BM. That was a BM of note. But yeah, I could probably... The issue is that, like, with For Hire, you have to build... You don't have to build Wiz. You do have to build Beat. At least, like, 1 or 2 of them. You have to build Raphael. You need to build 1 Folgo at least, and then maybe 2 Donnas. For the rest, I've got them. But the main issue is... Runic. Because you need at least 1 or 2 Runic tips. You need a Runic Fountain. You need... So many decks have 3 Hugins, but, like, I never have enough material to make 3 of these. And you need, like, all of the super rare stuff. It's a lot of... It's a lot of money. It's... At the end of the day, it's just kind of a lot of money. But, maybe one day. Maybe we forego... Honestly, the only reason I want to run Fiendsmith in this is because I love Mimigul. I think it's so good. I think it's so, like, cute and things, but it needs something like Fiendsmith just to work. just to work. Bossinderaptor, hello! Runic isn't that expensive, I think, compared to others at least. Well, maybe. Let's, No. I don't know if you heard that. I slapped my own hand. We can't just keep building new decks. Right now. Maybe I'll build the Runic one. No, we have to get off the screen. The temptations. The temptations get me. Okay, first things first. I promised that I would... How do I add people? There. Probably the tab that says friends. Muddy, I promised that I would add you. Bossinderaptor, I already got you on here, bud. I got you, bud. Muddy, yours is... Let me scroll up. 222. Then it's 517. 517. And then it's 583. 583. Because you want to show us your player one, your first turn. I'm gonna follow you. Ugh, you use Chaos Dragon? Blah. Blah. Blah, I say to you. Blah. I'm kidding. Collector interest, sorry. I could make Stardust great again. I mean, hey. But you need to read, click, and echo. No! Hi, Crow. Welcome to the streams. I promise I'll look up click and echo soon. Muddy, can you tell me specifically which replay it is? Is it this one that's number of turns 1? All of them. I'm only going to play this one then. I don't think we have time to do more than one. Yeah, Crow, I don't mind doing replays of your favorite games. That's pretty... I like doing that a lot. Y'all look really good at this game. I think we have time to do maybe like 3 or 4 replays, and then I'll set up a room, and we can all play some games together. You can tell what happens in the replay from the cover. Yeah, obviously. With all those card backs. You look at the back of a bunch of cards. Okay, so classic Fiendsmith opening. Just a run-of-the-mill boilerplate bread bin trolley wizard Fiendsmith opening. Ain't nothing new here, seen it a million times before. You talking to me about Fiendsmith? I've seen Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith does this. It's a sequence. I do like Fantastical Dragon Photon. I've actually seen this in the whatchamacallit, Flame Swordsman deck I want to build, and it's so cool. Because if they summon a Link monster, you can special summon the card and draw based on the number of Link monsters they control, but then you have to shuffle back into the deck. But you can negate effects. It looks so cool. It's a level 7 monster. It's just so good to be able to get it out that quick. I just keep it for max C. Fair enough. I just saved a replay against Blue Eyes. It takes me almost 30 minutes. Okay. Crow, we might have to speed it up, but I will gladly watch it. Wait, he didn't send to the grave with Lacrima? Did he not? No, he sent to the grave with... No, he did. He linked with Lacrima. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't activate the effect. That's weird. Okay, let's play. Psy-frame gear. Psy-frame gear is so good. I need to get that card back. The sign. Oh, the sign, not him. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I have a replay with Unchained where I summon Underworld Goddess twice in one turn and get rid of 2 towers. Okay, Rix, put your code into the chat. I'll watch Crow's and then we'll watch yours. Ooh, a hand trap deck. I love this deck. Yeah, dude. I've never made a hand trap deck, personally. I enjoy being able to, like, attack with cards, but man. There is something else to being able to, like, just summon a bunch of stuff. Just... That wasn't what I meant to say at all. I don't know what's going on with my brain today. Being able to negate a bunch of stuff is what I meant. It's like playing counter spells in Magic. Iris Sword Soul. Okay, what are you summoning? You're getting Stardust Dragon out. What are you gonna summon with that? This is just on your opponent's turn. I forgot this wasn't your turn, Marty. Damn. Now that's flexing. Flexing is when your opponent starts off with Fiendsmith and you're like, no, actually, I'm playing now. Gives up. As is tradition. I don't remember it and I really don't feel like updating the game. Fair enough. Fair enough, Rix. Maybe another time. Maybe another time we'll watch it. Okay, Crow. Your code was 964... 964... 168... 168... 439. 439. I'm good at numbers. Do you guys know I was good at numbers? I did. McNecker? McNeek, probably. Do I have to follow you to watch your replays? I guess. Huh. You have no replays saved, Crow. Not that. Unfollow. Unfollow, McNeek. Did I type this in wrong? No, I think I typed it in correctly. 168-439? 964. Yeah. I put it on the background. If it updates, I'll give you my code. Awesome. Well, let me know if it does. Oh, you gave the wrong number? That's fine. Actually, Crow, you don't even have to give me the number, because I'm going to open up a room now, and if you're willing to stick around, we can watch your replay after the room. But I'll just get your... I'll, like, follow you from there. So you don't even have to worry about the duel code. Let's make a room. Create a room. Room comment. This is a private room, please. 6... Should I make it 10? Yeah, why not? 10, just in case. Yeah, that's all good. Create room. And then we're gonna do room details. That's the code. Feel free to jump in, guys. We're gonna have some fun games. I will use Fiendsmith to make my opponent use all of his hand traps before I show him my real deck. You get Baron and Sword Soul. Hey, okay. So you also have Fiendsmith in that deck. Man, Marty, I gotta watch out for you. I feel like you're gonna have a deck that just lights my cards on fire. This is my deck that steals your car. My boss monster is a brick. I haven't been to it. Do you guys normally play just on Master Duel, or do you also go to LGSs? Because if the one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is that I actually haven't bought like physical cards for any card game in a very long time. I used to go to an LGS for Magic occasionally, but nowadays I'm mainly just online. I don't know, man. Maybe it's better now that Yu-Gi-Oh added that tournament rule that if you stink, you can't stay. Like if it's clear that you haven't bathed, you're not allowed to be in the tournament. Maybe it's better now, but it is an experience walking into an LGS and being assaulted in the nose. It like you walk in and you wonder how there's paint on any of the walls with the smells that go on in there. Cards are not cheap, but I do know people who play IRL, but I just play Master Duel. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that cards are expensive. I totally get you. Especially when you have to buy... Like, one of the only reasons I could play Commander in Magic so feasibly is that you only have to buy one copy of each card. Which I know at the end of the day, still, it's quite a lot of cards. But many of the cards I used were budget. So I didn't have to worry about rarities. But I don't know if there's a single Yu-Gi-Oh deck that doesn't use at least some ultra rares and super rare cards if you're not playing like specifically normal and rare format, you know? So I think you're always going to have to dish out some sort of expenses. It's just it's just one of the unfortunate parts about doing the card games like that. Let me know if I need to put out... Ooh. Okay. Let's select a deck. You know what? I need to get better at shiny rocks. Let's start with shiny rocks. Crow. I'll go one at a time. Also, feel free to duel each other, everybody. Don't just wait to duel me. There's enough of my ass to get handed back to me by all of you. Oh boy. Going first, please. No, that's a meme about my opponent. He tries to use Fiendsmith to make me use all my hand traps. Then he got slapped by Baron and Sword Soul Irish during his own turn. Ah, I get it now. I get it now. Sorry. I almost did buy cards and I was going to play Runic Chimera. Honestly, it's good that I didn't because Branded Fusion got limited like a month later in TCG. That's the other thing, is that like Master Duel has a different ban list than the TCG does. Alright, well, we got Max Seed, but we're going to live with it. We are out of your ass and we're out for your ass and we're getting it. No, don't get my ass. Leave my ass alone. Gonna add that to my hand. Gonna summon something to the field. Crow, I don't know what deck you're playing. I'm not sure. I'm not on my top with the music tonight. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not at the top of my game vis-a-vis the music. But you know what, sometimes you just gotta sing what the universe gives you. You gotta live in the world the universe makes for you. You know what I mean? This is actually kind of a bad move, because I can't summon that with any of the Vernisylph cards, because it's not a rock monster. Oh, no, it is a rock monster. It's not an earth monster. Let's put you in the graveyard. Why not? Why not, I say? I'm gonna summon you, because you're a level 4. And I will special summon this card. Thank you. Thank you. Then I'm going to do something slightly controversial. Y'all are not going to believe this. It's going to be crazy. Are you ready? You ready for this, actually? You ready for my craziest play yet? Boom, we're playing Ghost Bell. And the reason we're doing that is so that I can get this out. Blep. 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 Schlorp. Curious, the Light Sworn. Yes, please. I'm gonna have to put it back into the deck anyway. But it don't matter. It doesn't matter even. Why would you think it matters when it matters not? That was crazy? Thank you. Thank you, Rix. Thank you for noticing. Okay, well, curious. Oh, it's because I activated a Vernisylph monster. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. I guess we go Gallant Granite. I wonder if I can make you draw out your entire deck, Crow. I mean, probably not. You've got 60 cards in that bad boy. This bad boy can hold so many cards. 60 to be precise. We're gonna do this. I will add a rock monster from my deck to my hand. Thank you. Hopefully you didn't just draw another hand trap. Although, yep, I thought as much. I thought that might be the case, Crow. You can't fool me. Well, I kind of boned myself here. Wait, no. What happens when you go to the graveyard? If or leaves the field because of an opponent's card while it's oh. Ugh. Oh well. Man, I'm bad at this deck. Maybe I should dismantle this one. I don't know what it is. For some reason, I just like this deck doesn't click in my head. You know, it just I have so much trouble piloting it. I have no idea. Oh no. Oh no, this is a Horus deck. Us. Oh god, okay. I should have made Abyss Dweller then. Fuck. But it wouldn't have worked anyway, because he's a water type and I activated Vernisylph cards, so that I wouldn't have been able to use his effect. But it's a quick effect, damn it! I could have used it on the next turn. Fuck! Ah! Ah! Oh well. Adamantipator is a pile of slop. Really? But it's like top ranked very frequently. I thought it was good. That's a shame too, because like, you know what, to be honest though, the top ranked Adamantipator decks I've seen rarely only use the main deck monsters. The only side deck monster they use is the bird one, Raptite. But yeah, the only problem with dismantling this deck is if I dismantle all of it, I'd get like almost no ultra rare materials. I only ever get super rare materials. There's a bunch of super rare materials in this deck. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, because it puts so many bodies to make generic boss monsters. Is that what makes it slop? We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna return that, and one other thing. What's this? Yeah, we'll return those to the deck. I don't know. The issue is that, like, if I was to get rid of the Adamantipator deck, I'm not sure what I'd replace it with. Because most of my, like, decks that require super rares and things like that are made already. I think Link has to be the most broken summoning mechanic. Oh, for sure. Link is so easy to do. It doesn't require you to match the levels or anything. It literally 2+ monsters with different names, except tokens. 4 effect monsters. 3 monsters with different names. It's so crazy easy to Link summon. I remember a while back people... Well, I wasn't really playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time, but I remember it was discourse a while back that Pendulum was like the strongest summoning. And at the time, I could see where they were coming from, but Link summoning just blew Pendulum out of the water. Out of the stratosphere. Pendulum had to go to a different planet with less water in it because Link summoning came to the scene. Okay, so this is Teelement's Horus. Well, man, oh. You ever see a combination and you're just like, you look at your hands and you go like, man, I miss having, I miss the days when I was alive, because in about 5 seconds I'm gonna be a corpse. The second this turn ends, I'm gonna be ash. You're gonna Thanos snap me out of existence with this Teelement's Horus deck. I don't know, Horus looks kind of fun. Teelement's never really interested me. It just looks like a lot. You know what I mean? It looks like the kind of turn where you're sitting there going like, but I have to do this and this and this and this. Although I guess that's what Gotti is. Gotti is for me. But I like looking at the Gotti cards a lot more than the Teelement's cards. Horus always seemed cool to me, but also kind of bad because Horus needs some bricks to be ran too. The thing is about Horus is that it is... I know when I say expensive, it's like a relative term, but Horus is kind of expensive. Like, just simply because you need to run 3 copies of this, you need to run 3 copies of Enmity, you need to have a couple of copies of this, and you need things like this. It's so many ultra rares in one deck. It's just, it seems like such an investment, and it's 60 cards. So it's always going to be way more. And that's just for an engine. Exactly. Like, I feel like there's just cheaper engines that do the same thing that Horus does. And, I don't know, Horus doesn't seem, like, interesting enough to justify it, if you get what I mean. Like, I get they're level 8 monsters, and that's really good, because there's level 8 XZs that are really good, and things like that. But, like, they just send themselves to the graveyard and summon themselves. There's like a billion archetypes that do that. It's not interesting. They're not like bouncing themselves from the field like Melfi's do. They're not banishing themselves so that you can summon them. Kashtira, as much as I hate Kashtira, at least it like interfaces with the board in an interesting way. Like, I can't deny that Kashtira using banishment as a resource is an interesting way to do it. I mean, to be fair, Horus is good. Like, I'm about to see the entirety of my ass right now. Cash is interesting just simply because, like, it deletes monster and spell zones. It has lots of control elements. It banishes cards and uses banishment as a resource. I don't like it. I don't like it. I never said that, Rix. Don't throw me under the bus just yet. I don't like Cash, but it's interesting. I can see why people enjoyed it. Alright, Shiny Rocks. Alright, Dozer, I'll be right there. I'm gonna change decks real quick. Let's play Critters. I haven't played Critters on the channel in a while. I also made some edits to the Critters deck. Oh, no. Dozer and Muddy are playing. Okay, Kaiser. Let's you and me go. Oh, whoops. Shit. Fuck. Sorry, Kaiser. I promised Dozer. Oh, wait. No, are they playing? Oh, it looks like they are. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry about that. That was a little bit of confusion. Amazing how it locks zones and banishes face down so expertly. I mean, yeah. Banishing face down is like the only way to overcome banishment as a resource. It's basically the new banishment. I like tier, the mechanic is easy. That's fair enough. You know what? Like, I'm not about to yuck anyone's yum, you know? Every deck, I can see why it would have fans. Every archetype has at least something interesting going on. It's just not really my thing. Maybe I'm not into graveyard decks. Or you know what? It could also be that I just don't like decks that have too many cards. Like, I like having 40 cards. You know what I know? You know what I mean? I like having, like, a sort of low number of cards. The only issue I have with getting rid of the Shiny Rocks deck is that I really like Blackluster Soldier, and it's like I have nowhere else to put him. Unfortunately, there is no other place for Blackluster Soldier. Let's summon Fenny and you. Why not? Okay, and then we're gonna get Melfi of the Forest out. Do that. And we're gonna use this to get whatchamacallit? Wally. There we go. Then I'm gonna set this and pass the turn. I stopped playing Dragon Link because it was it plays a weird number of... Hang on, sorry, I got distracted. Do that. There we go. I stopped playing Dragon Link because it plays a weird number of like 50 or so cards. Yeah, that's my thing, is like... I can live with like 42 cards. I can live with like 45 cards. I can maybe live with like 50 cards. But anything that goes above that, it's just, I look at it and I'm just like, I'm never gonna see most of these. It just, it irks me. I don't know why. But my first deck is DDD. I played it since Master Duel launched. It's bad. Kali Yuga doesn't get any animation. I haven't actually looked at DDD. It's a pendulum deck, right? I know Wave King High Caesar just because of Fiendsmith, but I haven't looked at the rest of them. And you know what? I haven't actually gotten into pendulum at all. For some, it just like doesn't compute in my brain. I'm hoping that if I watch Arc V, maybe I'll get into it a bit more. Same with Borrel End. Come on, how does a Link 5 not get an animation? Yeah, it's, I don't know. Maybe they'll get animations in later releases. Maybe they'll do the same thing that they did with the like these monsters, where they'll get an alt art that gets an animation. You know? Let's hope this works. Let's hope this works. Hoping that this works. Oh ho, Kaiser! Kaiser, you fool! Kaiser, you friend! You friendly friend! I friended all over your field. Ah! Nah! Alright, then we do that. We get Wally back into my hand. And we special summon Puppy and Kitty. And Catty, sorry. It's not Kitty. It is a kitty. It's Kitty. It's Kitty Pryde, the X-Man. What is Kitty Pryde's X-Men name again? Was it like Shadowcat or something? I mean, that's a real case of they came up with the name Kitty Pryde before. No, they came up with the name Shadowcat before they came up with the name Kitty Pryde. You know what I mean? Shadowcat, yeah, I knew it. I guarantee you, someone at Marvel headquarters was like, I came up with this superhero called Shadowcat. What should their human name be? And they're like, Kitty? Oh, no. What'd you send to the graveyard? Target one fallen Velbaz, special summon it. Okay. Okay. So you can special summon fallen Velbaz. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally chill. You're gonna special summon that. No, you're gonna put it back into the deck. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing here, Kaiser. If I pretend like I know what he's doing, maybe he'll get psyched out. I'm also assuming his gender, which should psych them out even more, maybe. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got Branded Lost. I can't negate fusion summons. Okay, everybody. Drugs are bad. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everything's going wrong. Things have not gone wrong. Things have in fact gone very well for me. I stopped playing Branded. It's too many combos and effects. I get you. Some decks are like that, but I want to give it a shot. I think maybe it'll like... I could wrap my brain around it. DDD is a really hard deck, but the new support will fix the deck a lot. Oh, they brought out new cards for it. Man, I gotta keep up to date with some of these rules. Or these releases and stuff. I feel like I'm always behind. Hey, Marty, what's your opinion on Mimighoul? And Crow, what's your opinion on Mimighoul? Okay. Now, once these effects stop, Kaiser Soze, I. Once these effects stop, I'll be able to activate my Melfies, hopefully. Yeah, the new Dark Magician support looks cool. Have they released more? Oh man, did they bring the new Dark Magician cards to the thing? Dang. I gotta say, I really like Dark Magician used to be one of my favorite cards of all time back when the show was still running. I'm kind of sick of it now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of sick of Dark Magician. I'm kind of sick of Blue Eyes too. Yep. I will. Thank you. I will add penny to my hand. I watched some replay about Mimighoul. It's kind of funny when you can steal your opponent's extra deck monster. Yeah, I think it... Look, Mimighoul looks really fun, is the thing. That's the thing that I like about it, is that it looks super fun. And I love fun decks. What can I say? 10 out of 8.5, I mean? Oh, you're talking about Mimighoul. Like, you think that it's a 10 out of 8.5. I'm confused, Marty. I might need you to explain your message. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna special summon this to the field. Do that. Activate it. Uh-huh. Yes, activate an effect. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dog lotus dare you. Okay, so why didn't it once per chain? Huh? There was a chain happening. Why didn't it once per chain is my question. That was stupid. I should have summoned, what do you call it? Silvera. Then I could have turned these face down. Although, maybe this is preventing me from doing that. Oh well, I've got hide and seek on the field, so I can shuffle cards into my deck and redraw them. It's not that big of a deal. The deck is really funny, but there's a big counter to it. Even the players of the deck didn't know it. What's the counter to... I presume you mean Mimighoul. What's the counter to it? I love it when whoever is in the background of every single Master Duel game playing their violin goes fucking nuts on it. It's my favorite thing. I know I sound sarcastic right now. I'm being genuine. I'd never expect card game simulators like this to have good music, but it's going kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. They brought a whole ass orchestra with them to this duel, Kaiser. Dominus Impulse. I feel like Dominus Impulse kind of counters everything, though. Like, isn't that the point of Dominus Impulse? Is that it negates stuff? But I get what you mean. Like, maybe it shuts down the entire deck. Although, still, it, like... I don't know that it matters so much that you build a deck that can never be defeated. As much as you build decks that you have fun playing. And Mimighoul looks like it's going to be a fun time. Don't get me wrong, I would love to go up in the rankings and get some more in-game currency so I can try some new stuff and, you know, show you guys some new decks and things like that I'm building. Obviously, you guys have way bigger knowledge about this game than I do, so I'm not going to be able to show you much. But, like, I'd love to be able to do that. Although it's just more fun to me to be playing decks that are, you know, a good time. Gonna select that. We'll select this. We'll select Rescue Cat. Why not? Activate this. Yeah. I'll tribute you. Because the effect, if you activate that card from your hand, you cannot activate the effects of the light, earth, and wind monsters for the rest of the duel. So you don't play Impulse, you can still play Purge. One of my fave decks is Frightfur. Love the art. Yeah, like, I love... dude, it is one of the best things in the world to just, like, pick up a deck because you love the art. And there are so many, like... Okay, well, let me first do this. Let's see if I can think my way out of this. We're gonna do this. Show that. Put it back into the deck, please. I will add... Catty to my hand. Put that back into the deck. Deep Sea Diva into another Deep Sea Diva. Let me search. Yes. Okay. Then we do that into I think another Melfi of the Forest is probably the best bet here. And then we go end step. Okay, that to be expected. You know, we expected this. I don't have a plan for it, but we expected it. Frightfur is very cool. My first royal in the game was a Cruel Whale. Ooh, I think my first royal in the game was... Huh. I think it was actually one of the danger cards. It was Danger Nessie. Alright, well... I'm gonna be real with you. This is less than ideal, but... I think we can still get through it. We've got Pony, we've got Catty. I can bounce Catty to the hand to add Penny again. We can bounce Pony to the hand to add Wally from my graveyard. And we can use Penny to summon... I don't know. Well, if we have 3 in hand, we can use it to summon Silvera, which will flip all their cards face down. Which if we do that at the right time, that's crazy. Then if we get 4, we can use it to summon Axel Synchro, which can summon Penny again from the graveyard into Stardust into probably Satellite Warrior. Or maybe no, Baron is probably not the best for that. I think Satellite Warrior is probably the best one. Because I can get rid of a bunch of things. And then we don't have to worry about a lot. Okay. Well, they kind of comboed off on us, but... Das ist life. As they say. Das ist life. Mine was Super Poly. Ooh, that's a pretty good royal to get, Crow. Super Poly? Damn. I'm jealous. Spread me on a sandwich with some peanut butter and call me jelly. I want a royal fountain. I don't actually like how the royal finish looks. The only reason I get excited about Royal Finish is because it means I get to build a new card from it if I don't like the card. But I kind of prefer how the just regular matte cards look, you know? Well, that was less than ideal. I'm gonna be honest with you. But, you know, we'll see. That's the cool thing about, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that you never really know. Oftentimes you can tell. This duel is probably not going to go in my favor, but you don't really know. It could happen. I really like the Royal, I just hate the Glossy. I don't like the Royal because it makes the card look like it's made of, like, crystal, which I don't love. It makes it hard to look at for me. The Glossy is fine. Like, the little bit of a shine, that I can live with that. It's the Royal is just too... It's too much. It's too much particle effect, you know? Makes the card too busy. Okay, well... We've reached another point where this is less than ideal. I must say. This has been ideologically, this roller coaster has not gone in our favor. I have a Royal Art Appaloosa, and it's the best looking card I've ever seen. fair enough. Like, again, to each their own. To me, I can't look at the crystalline shell of royal cards. It looks bad to me. I don't know. Oh, well, fuck. Damn, Kaiser. You got me. You know what, Kaiser? Well played. You out-comboed me for sure. Sorry about all the coughing, y'all. It's... Unfortunately, because I have a bad body. My meat prison is not meant for to exist on this mortal coil for this long. I've outstayed my welcome. So you gave your opponent the flip monsters and your opponent activates Dominus Impulse from his hand. You know what that means? They can't activate Earth monsters. So the flip monsters can't be activated because of that. Okay, I see. So because they technically control the Mimighoul, if they activate Dominus Purge, they can't get the downside of the Mimighoul effect. And you don't get the upside. Yeah, that I can see how that's not good. But let's try this again. I wanna try out the new critters, to be honest. That's a pretty cool ruling. I drew Branded Fusion for turn at the end. I mean, you played real well, Giorno. Thank you for the game. Come on, Dozer. Let's do this. Let's go. I see you have a Borrowload Dragon. The dragon who is also a gun. With neon wings for some reason. Why does Borrowload Dragon have, like, shiny neon wings? Is that ever explained? Ayo, one of my new cards. White Steed of the Floral Knights. It's a really good one, and you'll see why in a second. Alright, this only lets me activate beast effects, right? You can only special summon beast monsters? Yeah, but this is a beast monster, so that's fine. Oh, man. Whoopsie poopsie. Sucks. Sorry, Doza. So gave them the full Fiendsmith combo, and you feel like you are a fool because of that. Marty, I like the way you talk. Because he's a really cool robot dragon. I don't know, for marketing. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I get you. And it's also Yu-Gi-Oh! Style. I was hoping there was like a lore reason why he has neon wings. Like those wings are actually his dead parents or something. Don't know why I jumped to dead parents, but hey. Is this Dragon Link? It seems like it. Playing Striker Dragon. Oh no, Dozer, are you... Oh no, are you timing out? Ah, that sucks. I hate it so much when I time out. It's the worst thing. I think it's because the theme is about AI and cybers. Is that the theme with Borrowload Dragon? Huh. It is Dragon Link. Yeah, so it's Red Eyes. Oh, Dozer, are you Alistair? Are you... What's the full name again? Hang on. Alistair Daniels? Because I remember you were saying that you were trying to make Red Eyes work. So if this is Dragon Link and I see you have a Red Eyes card, I can put 2 and 2 together. I'm a little bit of a detective myself. Hey! Nice to be playing against you, Alistair. I'm sorry if you time out before the end of the duel, but it seems like it's kind of okay now. Master Duel doesn't really need to increase time because going second ain't easy. Yeah, that's fair. Dragon Link was actually my first deck in, and it was not a good first deck. Way too complicated for a beginner. Oh, okay. You fool! With Daykid voice. I have not watched a lot of Daykid. Apparently, Master Duel meta loves him. Like he's the one who's responsible for all the leaks, right? Is he like the most famous Yu-Gi tuber or something? I mean the series. Oh, the series about of Yu-Gi-Oh? Wait, was Borrowload Dragon released in Vrains? Because if it was Vrains, then I get you. Although Borrowload seems to... Because, yeah, it makes sense that Borrowload would be released in Vrains because it interacts with Link monsters a lot, doesn't it? Huh. That's interesting. That's another one. So after I do 5Ds, after I watch 5Ds, I'm gonna go through all of the spin-offs. I've got Zexal lined up, I've got Arc V lined up, and I'll go into Vrains when I can. I watched most of GX already, so I don't really feel like I need to watch it again. I feel like Decade is just very meme-worthy with his negate quote. Okay. Mostly I learned the choke point of meta-decks from Decade. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I should give him a look. I think I watched one of his videos once. It was about Gunkan Adventure. Adventure token plus Gunkan Suship. I remember watching that. He explained it very well. Okay, yeah, I'll check out Decade. He seems to be... He's very popular, I know that. And there's usually a reason why that's the case. But it seems like he does do quite, like, in-depth explanations of things. Like, he understands this game very well. Well, that's a shame. Oh, well. Look, it is mine kitty. Mine very good kitty. He's very good at the game? Hell yeah, dude. Go, mine kitty. Give me cards. I need cards from my deck. This accent has gotten away from me in a big way. I'm gonna summon... You, no. You, and then, I think, Kitty Tail. It does, unfortunately, negate their effects, so I can't put Cerberus in the graveyard. Ah, man, why did I do that? I can't put Cerberus in the graveyard. What am I doing? Is it the yesterday tournament? What? Sorry, I might have read that out of context. I just watch his... Either him or I just watch Fafa to laugh a lot. I think I have seen Fafa before. But there's a bunch of really good Yu-Gi-Oh content on YouTube, man. This is a big game. Is it the yesterday tournament? Do you mean the WCS? Because that's still happening, yeah, no, I don't know what I was about to say. I think I literally fucking played it at the beginning of this game. At the beginning of this stream. What is going on with my brain today? Okay, we're doing this. Into this. I am taking no chances. I hate Twitch chat, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Twitch myself. The best thing they can do to make going second good is to make decks can do things during your turn, like K9 or Gotti. Yeah, I think like you just have to incentivize people to go second. That's what makes it a good option. Did you guys know that that incentive makes things good? Flashback to the beginning of this stream when I said that I'm a good word writer. That's basically my job. And now I'm hitting people with a... Did you guys know that incentive makes things good? Haven't watched that one, but no Decade's Twitch chat just does that in general. Was in response to one of my messages. Did it get screwed by YouTube or something? It might have. Just hang on. Okay, well. I think the best thing to do probably is this. And then yeah, I think we know the loop now. We go into this, I might have just not seen your message, honestly, Giorno. I just watch his tournaments. I like how Twitch chat ridicules anyone who makes the slightest trace of a misplay. Haven't... Oh, okay. So you said that, and then Crow said the yesterday tournament, which is obviously one of the tournaments, right? And then that... Okay, I get it now. That was my bad. That was my B. Sorry, everybody. Now we're gonna add this. And then... Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's all I can do. We're gonna pass to end. Summon Wally. There's no real point in summoning Fenny, but, you know. I guess there's also no point in not summoning Fenny. It's another body on the board. Oh, Max Metal Morph, fuck. Okay. I've noticed that Max Metal Morph and, Red Eyes Metal Dragon, the new one, is pretty hard to play around sometimes. You really, like, you really have to put effort into it. I haven't watched that one, but no Decade's Twitch chat just does that in general. Oh, okay, I see. So you're saying that Decade's chat specifically isn't the ones that ridicule people. Twitch is just kind of like that. And yeah, that's kind of why I hate Twitch. I feel like Twitch is where people are a lot more salty about things. Incentive really makes me want to do things weird. Yeah, ain't it crazy? Hopefully the deck will not be like Tenpai if it's designed to go second. Yeah, I don't know. I get what the point of Tenpai was. I understand why Tenpai is good. I understand why, like, it was built like that. It is a very good go second deck, but man, it sucks to play against. It feels like you just can't do anything. Like, if you let them get off one turn, that it's just over. And that always sucks. That's always a bad time for any sort of deck in a card game. I feel like Fiendsmith is kind of in that position, but that's always like with the tier 0 decks, you know? Is that it gets to a point where it feels like you can't do anything to them as soon as their turn starts. Look, it's good both turns, but it has something to do in turn 0 instead of using hand traps. Very fair. What did you just play? Metal Illusionist, I see. I wonder if this will happen. And then I will... They designed Tenpai really badly, in my opinion. 2 cards that just say, watch me OTK you, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah. The field spell, when it just goes like, during your main phase, your opponent can't affect Tenpai cards. And this is just a field spell. This costs no resources to play. You didn't have to link climb, you didn't have to synchro climb, you just needed to play 1 card, and your board is safe for revs. That sucks. That is not good. There should never be a card that's just like, screw you, I win. That's bad design. But I mean, I also don't see Tenpai very often anymore, so I guess... What, did Fiendsmith maybe knock it down? What is going on with my model's eyes? The camera's having a hard time picking up that... I think it's picking up my microphone and thinks that I'm trying to close my eyes. Limiting everything to 1 did hurt it a lot, but it's still very boring. Yeah, I never looked at Tenpai and thought to myself, like, that looks like a fun deck. It looks like a deck that does the same thing over and over and over again. Which I do... Don't get me wrong. I understand that that's optimal. That's what you want in a card game, is for your deck to do the same thing again and again and again. But, like, I don't know. Having options is more fun. And I've just seen decks that like can get to where they need to be in different ways, and that feels like a more fun time. And then you think, oh, at least it's only during the main phase. Q Transcendent Dragon, yeah, fuck. Man, I'm glad Tenpai is kind of gone now. Ancient Gear Fortress. Look, I played against an Ancient Gear deck. They're mostly beat sticks though. Like, I feel like you can get around Ancient Gear pretty decently. I know that they're good. but I feel like Ancient Gear doesn't. Also, the thing is, Ancient Gear doesn't have only one trick, right? Like, it loves to bring out Chaos Golem, for sure, but it has other options. It's not just, oh, Chaos Golem every single time, and then Chaos Golem can do literally everything. No, there's options. Well, it looks like I'm gonna get gooned. Anime boy gets gooned on stream. Oh no, I am getting gooned. Alistair, you're gooning me. Stop. Stop gooning me in front of the chat. I was forced into making Tenpai when they gave me a Royal Synchro 10 and a Pedra. I didn't even have to craft any Tenpai cards. They just gave it all to me. I mean, Rix, like, sometimes the universe speaks in whispers and sometimes it speaks in screams. You know what I mean? I love gooning. Giorno, I don't need to... That's too much. Why did you bring up gooning, Giorno? What about this situation where I'm playing a card game did you think to bring up gooning? I'm interested in your thought process. Do you have enough to kill me? You might. You might. No, you have 3,000, 6,000, 6,800, 7,300. So I live past this turn. But I don't think there's anything I can do about it anyway. Because you can negate me with Goon. You can negate me with Metal Dragon. And if you negate with Metal Dragon, I just take damage. Yeah, I wonder why I did that. Strange thoughts, huh? It looks to me like someone's been infected with a mind virus. Some sort of parasite that's like from the TV show, Parasite. Middle mouse button to see how much damage is on the field. But I like doing... I can also just do this. But I like doing maths. I like doing it in my head. It makes me feel like I'm thinking. I don't get to do that very often. I'm not very good at thinking. Or maths. But, like, card games make me feel like I can do it. Alright, Diva, let's go. Can your dragon and also wizard dragon and also plant? Horrible nightmare plant stand up to my diva? My fish diva? Nah, I didn't think so. Crow Rad? Read? Crow, read. Did Crow say something? Oh, or are you hoping that they read your message? Verte looks so scary, but then it only has 500 attack. It's not scary because of the attack. You see, it's scary because of the poison. You get what I mean? The poison. The poison it puts it's a poisonous plant. It's a plant with poison. Cusco's poison. The poison to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison? Oh, you're playing against him. Good luck, Muddy. Good luck, Crow. I hope one of you wins. The greatest thing about that sentence is I'm almost certainly guaranteed to be right. Have I boned myself? Well, we did just have a whole conversation about gooning, so it wouldn't be outside the realms of possibility, you know? Gigantic is such a cool card. Yeah, I love Gigantic. Look at it. I love the sprite cards in general. Maybe I should put the sprite engine back into this deck. It does feel like I'm doing less without the sprite engine. And I do love the sprite cards. What am I even doing? Why am I making so many changes to my decks? Who knows? Who can even tell? I don't know why I did that either. That was a fun voice. That was a high-pitched... What's his name? William Shatner. Alright. Well, that sure happened, unfortunately. Thank you for the game, though. That was a good deck. Alistair, I think you're well on your way to making Red Eyes relevant, dude. Slowly hoping you craft that runic for a sprite. Oh, Rix. You silly Billy. First of all, what I'm going to do is Crow. Yes. Oh, whoops, no. I didn't know right-click would make me leave the room. Bubba remembers Pro. I'm gonna follow you. We'll watch your replay at some point. Dozer, thank you for the game. Marty, I'm already following you. I'm going to leave the room for now because I did promise that I would show Click and Echo, I think you said. Rix, yeah. I think I've seen Click and Echo. They're the two dolphins, right? Yeah, there they are. Cannot be used as material for Fusion, Synchro, or XZ summon. Cannot be tribute while face up in the monster zone. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a Link summon, special summon this card in defense position to the opponent's field of the player that Link summoned. So, my opponent's field. You can only use this effect of Click and Echo twice per turn. While this card that was summoned by its effect is in the monster zone, you must keep your hand revealed. Oh, okay. So you use that to, like you said, get hand advantage. Cool. Love Click and Echo. Thanks so much. I really enjoyed that duel. I'm sure you did, Alistair, because you handed me my ass. But it was fun, dude. I love seeing Red Eye's decks, and yours is pretty good. It gives me hope for an archetype that really needs more love. I love Red Eyes, and I hope that it gets better and better over time. Right click is like the universal cancel in games. Incorrect, Rix. Right click is the universal aim button in games. Or the options button. I love Click and Echo. I can see why. It looks like a good utility card. Alright, so... whoop. I accidentally clicked the chat with my hand. Thanks, Crow, for the duel. I'm glad you guys had fun. But yeah, this is a deck I got off the internet. Which is... Mimighoul and Fiendsmith. I don't know that I'm going to play it. But maybe. Who knows? For Fur Hire... I would go Fur Hire. You need one of these, like 2 of these, I think. One of those. I think one of those. Maybe 2. You need 3 Rexes, obviously. Do you need 3 of these? Maybe. I'm going to put one of those for now. Rookie for Hire. I like having Donpa. I like having... who's the other one? Where's the other one? This one? Hellman? No. Bravo? No. Sagata? No. Basically make Gigantic with any level 2, summon Click, link off Gigantic, and click into Elf. Hey, okay, cool. In this game, oh, I see. A better in-archetype way to bring out Dragoon would be really nice for Red Eyes, I think. Well, you have Red Eyes Fusion. But, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, if there was some sort of, like, fusion substitute for Red Eyes, specifically. Also, the monsters who synchro summoned by Axel Stardust is unaffected. Yeah. That's like the whole ass reason to use Axel Stardust, to be honest. Noted. Are you making a pure Fur Hire? No, Runic Fur Hire. Fur Hire Sprite Runic, I think. I was against this deck when Runic was not limited. My bad, dude. No worries, dude. Yo, when I tell you that you're handing me my ass, that is for sure a compliment. I love seeing you guys play these awesome decks. I remember Philo was good. But anyway. Runic. We're gonna want one of these, 2 of those, 3 of those. One of these, at least one of those. Probably one of these. I like having that. Maybe Golden Droplet if we're planning to, like, deck someone out. Slumber is good. I can double up on cards later. Allure? Do you guys tend to use Allure? 2 Tip, 2 Hugin. I would love to. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm not gonna make this deck for a long-ass time anyway. Gave me PTSD. I made a 60-deck zombie to counter this deck. Hell no, no Allure. Okay, fair enough. You only need Donpa, Rex, Beat, and Raphael as monsters. Yeah, but I like having Recon, because Recon works on set cards, which means I can board wipe. So I like having that. Rex is there, Beats is there, Raphael is there, and then we've got the links. Then we go Sprite. Sprite is easy. I only have one of these, but I probably need more. One of those, one of these. Then I guess I just double up on things. Two. Probably need 2 of you. Definitely need at least 1 of you, maybe even 2. Sprite smashes? How do we feel about the sprite quick spells? Oh, BTW, your locust thing was summoned in the battle phase, and its a quick effect only works in the main phase. That's why no activate. Damn it. Okay. Thanks, Jono. Thanks for letting me know. You just don't have space. It's a tight deck. 3 blue, 3 jet, 1 carrot, 1 red, 1 starter. Okay. 3 blue, 3 jet, 1 red, 1 carrot, 1 starter. Do you include the quick play spells, the traps? I really like double cross. I think the double cross is pretty good. No. You know, fun. Alright, what else do you put in this deck? So far, it seems like, I mean, if you really want to. I think double cross is fun, just because you can, do this. You can attach targeted monsters. So if I get Gigantic out, I can activate this on turn 2 and attach, like, a big boss monster to Gigantic, and then use it to summon one of my monsters. Maxi, Ash, the usual. Oh, yeah, we're at 32. Damn. Yep. 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 Nibiru? Why not? SP Little Knight, I'm guessing. Underworld. Appaloosa, maybe? Oh, and Click and Echo. Cold by the Staples. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yeah, Cold by. Sorry, I thought you said Cold by the Staples. I didn't realize. I only have 1 Cold by. Let's get Cross out. Let's get... Do we need Infinite or Imperm? I guess we don't really need Imperm because we've got stuff like Freezing Curse that negates effects anyway. You really are obsessed with Click and Echo. I mean, look. It looks like fun. Click and Echo. I might only throw 1 of them in, though. And I'll take out Golden Droplet because I don't like letting my opponent draw cards. It's an amazing card. It's free hand knowledge in this deck. Imperm and Talents. Okay, just give me a sec. My cat needs... We are back. There we go. You only need 1 click, don't worry. Cool. Okay. Imperm. What would I take out to put Imperm in? Talents, Imperm. You should remove the Recon and the second beat. I'll remove the second beat, but I'm not removing the Recon. I like having Recon because I can board wipe. It destroys set card. Well, I guess I have other things to do that. Damn it, fine. 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 Haha. Okay, well, this looks like a pretty good deck. What should I name this? I'll come up with a fun pun name later. But this is what we've got for now. So these are potential new decks. Sprite for hire. Mimic. Mimighoul. That's why I like Mimighoul, because they're old school RPG mimics. But Mimighoul Fiendsmith maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. How far is your branded deck? Oh, it's actually doing pretty good. We need a whole bunch of ultra rares though. We still need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ultra rares. I only have enough material for 2 at the moment. So that would bring us down to we need 6. Super rares, I can definitely make all the super rares in this deck though. Problem is, I don't want to just like make these 2 because I might need to make more later. Pretty good, you're just missing a few staples so far. Exactly. We're almost there, guys. We're almost to the point where I can play branded. Isn't that crazy? Alright, let's see if I can dismantle anything. I can dismantle the Spriggans one. I don't really need it. Shoot it up, boop, boop, boo. Shoot up, branded fusion at 1 is crazy, not gonna lie. I would love to have the material for another branded fusion. I don't. I can't. I'm already like 10 ultra rare cards in the hole. I can't make another one. What am I gonna do? I mean, do we just go and open some more packs? Nah. No. Nope. We save. But let me show you what I was talking about earlier, right? So, like, shiny rocks. I'm thinking about maybe cutting this deck, because I just don't really get it. I feel you, but 2 branded fusions is way too strong. Okay, fine. We'll add it. I might need to ask what to take out then. But look, if I was to dismantle this deck, I'm mostly getting super rares, because all my ultra rares are staples, or they're cards I'm using in other decks. So, like, can't get rid of Masquerader, can't get rid of Elf, or Little Knight. I can get rid of these 2, but that's like 2 ultra rare materials. Like, they'll get me up to, well, they'll get me up to 90. That's 3 cards, I guess. Yeah, don't dismantle any of those ultras. You don't have to make another fusion right now. You just, as you finish your deck, you can make space for it. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Branded is played at 50-60 anyway, so you don't need to take anything out. Oh, I see what you mean. So I don't need to, like, make space for it. Okay. But yeah, I think... Maybe I just... Yeah, I think I'm going to dismantle this deck. I'm going to dismantle at least all of the Adamantipator super rare stuff. And they'll put me on quite good footing with super rare mats. Then maybe I can crack some of these super rare cards in here. Or I could even do some stuff for the Mimigul deck. I mean, this deck requires so many ultra rares. Like, oh my god. It's so many. Kill the block dragon. Mwahahaha. Do you want me to do that on stream, or should I do that off camera? We're almost at 2 hours, so we're probably gonna end pretty soon. But yeah, I don't mind killing the block dragon on camera. You guys want to watch the death of shiny rocks? In the arms of the angels. Boop. Dead rocks. It was nice while it lasted. These are dead rocks. Could almost call them fossils. These are dead rocks. I show no mercy specifically to Block Dragon. Poor Block Dragon, he just got unbanned. Rip rocks. Thank you, everybody. F's in the chats for rocks. Let's get rid of Raptite. I don't really need Gallant Granite anymore. Ausa. I might leave Ausa, to be honest. This is just a good card to have. All of the Charmer cards are pretty good to have. Take these out so I don't accidentally dismantle them. Boop, boop, badoop, 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 badoop. Is it worth it? I'm not going to keep the Vernisylph cards. I only made them for this deck. Is it worth it to keep Mudora? I'm not really planning on making any Wenju decks. You know, I'm not really going into Exodia or anything. But Mudora seems like he could be good outside of those kinds of decks. You can make some of your cards undismantleable. I know. But I just haven't done that with some of the newer ones. I'll probably add them to the list off camera. Medora. I'll get rid of you. Bye, Block Dragon. I'm doing this specifically because Giorno wants it. Mudora is okay if you play graveyard decks. You see, then I'm probably fine just dismantling him. I don't think I'm going to hang on to graveyard decks as a concept. I don't know that I'm the right player for it. Okay, so... if you want to recycle some cards. Yeah, because it banishes itself and then puts cards back into the deck. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Then... So that put me up to 300 super rare mats. Damn. Save and return. Then we do this. Delete deck. Delete. Then for the Mimigul deck, Dual Field, the Cave, Protector, Fiendsmith, Field Pots, who cares? I guess this one. Mate Space, the Gold Pile, Mate will be that one. Yes, please. Oh, right, no, damn it. I didn't make it the... I want to do that because the Mimigulls are like mimics, so they're all in treasure chests. Don't forget to remove the Max C. Oh no, Max C. I've designated Max C as can't dismantle. So Max C is safe. Don't worry. Don't blame this on me. You're the one who did the action. I looked into Block Dragon's eyes before I took him out from behind the shed, and I was like, Giorno sent me. Ka-chunk. That's how my shotgun sounds. Alright. Yeah, I'll figure out a use for all of this new super rare material, but thank you so much for watching, everybody. The stream has been fun. I've had a fun time playing. I'm probably going to do the WCS stuff a bit more so that I can get more gems. I might save some for the next stream so that we can open 10 packs again. I don't know if would you guys prefer it if I try and finish the branded deck off screen, or would you guys prefer it if I try and finish it on screen? Do you want to be a part of that journey or not? While you're answering in the comments, thank you so much for watching. Go and check out the rest of the channel. We just uploaded a short that's been getting crazy love lately. And if you want to see where that's from, it's the Pokemon streams, which we do every Monday. We also do Oblivion on Wednesdays, and as you guys know, Yu-Gi-Oh! On Fridays. Usually at the same time, 9 o'clock South African Standard Time. If you're in the mood for some other... I don't know why I started turning into an infomercial. We have other Byte Marx content coming out. We just did an episode about magic systems. It's going to be out soon. I really think it's good. I think you guys are going to love it. I'm going to do some more content this weekend. Hopefully that will be up soon. And yeah, have a good rest of your weekend. You can do both, no? Work on it on stream and off. Well, the thing is, if I find a way to, like, finish it off stream, would you guys prefer that I practiced with it a bit and then came back knowing how it works? Or do you guys want to learn with me? I don't mind. Do what feels natural to you. I think it's fine if it's off stream. Fair enough. Okay. Well, it seems like people have sort of a consensus. We'll see. I probably won't even be able to finish it off stream. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have fun, everybody. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay friendly. Stay calm. Stay dueling. Stay red in the eyes. And, of course, stay magical. Have fun, everybody. I think that's fine. Misplays hurt me anyway. Alright. Bye, everyone.